Hello, welcome to the Worldwide Politics Podcast, the pilot episode. I'm here with my grandmother today, say hello.
Hi.
Um, okay, so before we start, I'm just gonna ask a couple identifying questions. What's your party as of right now?
Democrat.
Democrat. And how long have you been in the Democratic Party, would you say?
A few years.
A few years, and
I'm actually independent, but
yeah.
I vote with Democrats right now.
Yeah. And what's your reasoning to voting with Democrats?
Because they believe the things I believe.
Yeah. Alright. So do you have any predictions for the 2024 elections? As for, like, Trump or, like, Biden or, like, who you think's gonna win?
I have no idea who's going to win.
You have no idea
but
who's gonna win?
But I hope it's not Trump.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I have the same idea. It's really not looking like the guy who I was hoping for, Kennedy, is gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
Would be nice if Bobby would win, but I feel like it's gonna be probably Biden. Biden scares me if he gets back in there, but so does Trump at the same time. He very much scares me, so. I don't know.
Well, I wish Kennedy would drop out.
Yeah, well,
because I'm worried that he's going to take some of Biden's votes, and then Trump is going to get presidency again.
Yeah, well, and there's a very big chance of that happening. But I don't know. It seems right now like Trump has no chance of really. Trump's the one losing a lot of
We
voters.
always thought last time that Trump won against Hillary Clinton, everybody thought it was funny. Back then, a lot of people thought it was funny and that there's no way he could ever be president. But he did become president.
Yeah, he did, and that was. Lots of people were not happy about that.
Now, whether that was real or not, I don't know.
Yeah, some people think it was rigged. Some people think there was a lot of things in that election.
And then, of course, when Biden won, then Trump started saying that was rigged.
Yeah,
But he really went out on a limb by trying to get some of the governors of some of the states to change the votes in his favor.
Yeah, which, speaking of governors of other states, we here on this team, on the guys' team, we have a lot of transgender people, and it reminds me a lot of Ron DeSantis, who has been he's really racist, really transphobic, really homophobic, and he was like a bestie to Trump there when he was in office.
Well, he wasn't when he was running against him, but he is again.
Yeah, he is again. Also, hi, we have a cat here. But yeah. And, oh yeah, so here's the song of the day. I'm gonna play it at a low volume because I don't want to have my editor put it in through, editing. So, here's this song. It's a song I picked. I had to get two other people say it was a good song to be able to play it. But it's an older song, an oldie but a goodie, Dream Lover by Bobby Darin. I'm just going to play part of it. And that is Dream Lover by Bobby Darin. You can go listen to the full song if you'd like. It's, like I said, an oldie but a goodie. You've probably heard it before. Now, next topic. Alright, well, we've already kind of gotten into it, but what are your full thoughts on Kennedy running? Like, just borderline thoughts.
I don't really agree with Robert Kennedy's ideas.
Yeah.
He just seems to know everything, and
yeah, he's kind of like one of those, like, know-it-all, like, think they know it all.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a...
kind of like maybe some of this isn't real.
Yeah,
it's just...
Yeah,
It's too much. Too much.
Yeah. Which, by the way, we're not talking bad about the Kennedys. We have nothing wrong about the Kennedys, but...
And none of the Kennedys in the family even back him.
Yeah, none of the Kennedys in the family do back him.
So that's kind of... That kind of gives you reason to pause.
Yeah.
But then, not just that, but that he just goes on and on, that he just knows everything, and it's just... I just don't see we should have a president that knows, that's a know-it-all.
Yeah. Well, then that's the thing, though.
Because you have to have flexibility.
Yeah, you do have to have flexibility, and I think that's something that Biden has been a little bit good with. I'm, like, unbiased, so I don't really have opinions on too much of that stuff. But, you know, Biden, Kennedy, Trump, they all have their downsides, their upsides. I'll say some more than others, some worse than others.
Well,
yeah.
Everybody has their opinions, right?
Yeah, everybody does have their opinions. Which, remember, this podcast is fully based off opinions.
Right, and I think that, truly believe that Trump wants to be a dictator. Yeah. And I don't think this country really wants to have a dictator.
No, not at all.
I hope not, anyway.
Which, speaking of Trump, what are your thoughts on Trump being able to run in 2024?
I don't think he should be able to run in 2024, but obviously he is.
Yeah.
No matter what happens or what he does or what he gets convicted of, obviously he will be still running for president.
Yep.
Which I don't understand, and I guess it doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't make sense to a lot of people. I mean, even people on the Republican side are saying that this is really not the way that America should be. If he's convicted, he's convicted, and that's how it. That's how it is.
Well, if you or I were convicted of something, I don't think we would get any kind of a high, prestigious job.
No, well, like, if Governor, also we're in the state of Maine, by the way, but if Governor Mills or something, if, let's say, she got caught with something.
Convicted, she wouldn't
be
governor.
Able to be governor.
No.
So, you know, I think...
And probably if Biden got convicted of something, he wouldn't be able to run either.
No, I think that Trump just has a lot of money, and he's able to beat the system. And he scares people.
He scares people. That's the biggest thing. The biggest thing is he scares people.
Yeah. Well, on top of that...
Well, they're not just scared of him. They're scared of his cronies.
They are. And he has...
power over the cronies.
Yeah. Also, this is all theories and,
yes.
You know, alleged. But there have been told that he's had ties with Russian government and the mafia, which is... not someone you want as president, even if it's just, as I said, alleged. You know, it's one of those things that is very worrying. But
I guess it's amazing that some people none of that seems to bother them.
Yeah.
And I don't get it. And especially with all the Christians back him so much.
It's really upsetting, honestly.
Christians.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
I will say Biden has some Christians backing him, but I've seen a lot more Jewish and Muslim people backing Biden recently. It's sad to see the amount of Christian people though backing Trump.
I know.
Anyways, if anybody at home has had any issues with mental health recently, there is a quick pause for a sponsor segment. We have Online BetterHelp Therapy, which is an online BetterHelp therapy resource where they can provide you with a therapist online for a very simple price of only $9.99 a month if you use our creator code and any other creator code. So please go get BetterHelpTherapy.com. You can go look on the website or you can get the app. They have online best therapy. And on the topic of mental health and changes and everything, there was a change here in Maine. And it was the new Maine flag. which is quite a basic change. Do you have anything to say about that?
Quite a big change.
Yeah, a very big change.
Well, I don't really understand why we are changing flags.
Yeah,
I think we should keep the same flag. I don't understand the reasoning behind it.
Yeah.
I mean, the flag of the United States only changed when there were more states added to the United States. Nothing, I don't see why they're changing the flag.
Yeah, the new flag, the only thing that's really main about it is the pine cone in the middle. There's
a chicken, is there a chicken? Oh, it's just a pine cone and a tree.
It's
It's a tree.
Yeah, I think it's just a tree
Pine
with
tree.
it's a pine tree with a little star up on, little star up on the
It's a
corner.
pine tree.
Yeah, and it doesn't really make much sense.
Because we have a lot of pine trees. But I like the old flag. I've seen it since I was a child.
And maybe the one star up in the corner is to represent it being one of the first states.
Oh, maybe.
But
maybe.
It seems like such a simplistic change.
It's a simplistic flag compared to what we had. And I just think the old flag represented Maine, and I don't know why we changed it.
Yeah.
Especially to a flag that just has a pine tree on it.
Yeah, it's very, very weird tree.
I don't understand I don't understand what that's about.
Yeah, but it's a flag that they've changed it to. You can see.
I think we should have had a vote on it.
There should have definitely been a vote held. I don't know if there was in some places.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
There should have been a statewide vote to vote whether, when we do our regular voting, we should have had a question on which flag we want to keep, so that if we want to keep the old flag or have a new flag. And,
yeah. Well.
Then could have accepted it better if I thought more people wanted it, but I really haven't taken a poll, but I think we should keep the old flag.
Yeah, the old flag, I mean, that's what, being born here, that's what I've known my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
So it's quite...
I could see it if there was a reason.
Yeah.
And there was something about the flag that seemed like a reason behind it, but it just doesn't make it.
Well, yeah, like if the flag was like, let's say it had like extreme racist propaganda or something, like some flags that have been changed had like racist remarks and stuff.
Something against something that we believed in here, or I don't know, maybe just some kind of sign of
something we don't believe in,
for like the shooting that happened in Lewiston.
Something like that. Like, there's a lot of things that haven't changed. I mean, there were guns on the original flag. Maybe with gun violence, maybe they thought that was a good thing to get rid of.
Maybe that's some of it.
Yeah, but alright guys, if you guys want to go see that, you guys can look it up. But I'm going to end this episode off here. We went past the 10-minute mark, actually, which is pretty good. We got 13 minutes, almost 14 minutes in. And yeah, we're going to go probably move on to another podcast. Bye.